Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Jenn, the Intuitive Phoenix, here to talk to you or to ask you the question, is it time? Is it time to get out of your own way? For years, just when I first consciously, intentionally was getting onto this journey, this path of healing and taking care of myself and healing past trauma and experiences, often I convinced myself I couldn't take this step because I wasn't ready, or there was too much going on, or I couldn't take that action because that would mean hiring somebody, hiring a professional to help me do it, and I didn't have the money. Or, well, there was always something going on. And I mean, let's be honest, there was a lot going on with me at the time. When I first got settled in Western North Carolina, was first opening my practice, the relationship that I was in ended within 6 months. The situation that I had committed to and agreed to of purchasing a practice and taking over that practice, that fell through within a matter of months after I dumped a whole lot of money into it. And then what else happened? Oh, where I was living, that went away. So I literally found myself with little money in a new city with no place to live and no source of income, all in less than 6 months. So yes, there was a lot going on. And as I started to work through that and find my way out of that, I was trying to figure it out on my own and not wanting to accept help because I wasn't raised to accept help. I was raised to be self-sufficient, to do it on my own. And as I started to gain new awareness and venture into receiving support from others, what became really clear is the only thing that was really getting in my way was me. And one of the hardest challenges I had was figuring out, how the hell did I get out of my own way? Well, I can tell you one of the first steps to getting out of my own way was to stop saying things like, well, I'll take care of me once things settle down. Or I will do that. Yes, I know it will be beneficial for me to do this, but I'm going to make sure that things are all set up before I get started. Or, you know what, I'm going to get organized before I take part into a program that's going to allow me to transform easier. But you know what, I got to get organized first. I mean, come on. Looking back, what I realized was this was my way of saying, I'm scared shitless. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know what it will look like. I'll have to be vulnerable. I don't have it all figured out. I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling stuck. I'm in pain. My life feels like it's been turned upside down. And I could use some help. And I could use some help, and that starts with me saying yes to me. When I started saying yes to me, some years back, I don't even know how many, more than 5 years, I think it might have been, I don't know, 7 or 8, I decided that I had to be my number one priority, that I could not take care of others, I could not build a business, I could not, well, do all the things that I wanted to do if I kept putting myself at the bottom. and that I kept lying to myself, knowing full well the only thing that was getting in my way was me. I mean, I had created elaborate stories. Well, this person's doing really well, and we started practice at the same time, or started our business at the same time. They must have had advantages that I didn't have. They must have had access to money, to connections, to resources that I didn't have. Well, when it comes down to it, I don't know what their circumstances were, but from working with people now for years, what I come to understand is no matter what anybody's circumstances are, we can create a life that we love. We can create a business that we love. And one of the most important pieces is getting out of our own way. So I share this with you today because often I'll talk to people, whether it's online, through email, sometimes in a discovery call on the phone, and people can share with me the results that they want, the way they want to be living. I can offer them opportunities and ways for that to actually happen. And often as I'm sharing what I see unfolding for them and how I see it unfolding and what steps we would take, they're like, oh yes, you're spot on. Exactly. Oh, how could you know that? And then when it comes time to commit, often it's like, oh, well, this sounds great and there's a lot going on right now. So maybe I will reconnect with you at a later time. I can tell you right now, the only person that you're hurting is yourself. How do I know? I did it for years. And what I've seen happen is people who talked to me 2 years ago, 5 years ago, in some cases 10 years ago, are still in the same cycles, the same patterns that they were at that time. Yes, things have shifted some, but the core issues and some of the key challenges that they were experiencing are still occurring. And again, I did it for a number of years. And then I thought, like, okay, I'm done going around in circles. I've got to get off this merry-go-round. And at that point, was willing to get out of my own way, willing to commit to and accept the support of people who had been there and done it and could help me work through it. If we consistently wait until things line up, we're just putting it off. We're waiting for the perfect situations to arrive. How often do those perfect situations arrive? It's when you take action and decide that things are going to be different, that you're going to be different. That's when things start to happen. Now, I share this with you because I love you. I don't want you to have to go through the challenges and obstacles and heartache, the frustrations, feeling like your hard work isn't paying off, feeling that doubt and that uncertainty and those questions. Do I really have something to offer? Is what I'm ready to offer valuable? Maybe it's just in my head. It's not. You have something valuable to offer. So let me ask you, what are you waiting for? Isn't it time you get out of your own way? If you're ready to get out of your own way, if you're ready to move through this now, not a year from now, 10 years from now. Shoot me a message. Ask some questions in the comments. I will respond to you. I will get back to you. Because I know it's time. And you have the ability. Let me help you get out of your own way. All right. I'm sending health and love and ease in your transformation. Until we connect again, I'll talk to you later. Bye.